Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some makeup products that I purchased either because they went viral on TikTok or Instagram, or I was just really influenced by somebody and I really loved the way the products looked on them, so I wanted to try them for myself. I've got some stuff in here that I didn't particularly love, and then I've got some things that I think are some really great gems as well. So I'm actually gonna get started off with a brand that y'all were telling me to try and that you really liked. So this is the Undone Beauty brand. I was, for whatever reason, really overwhelmed by the gondola. It's considerably smaller than a lot of other beauty brands' gondolas, but I don't know, I just didn't know where to start, so I knew I would love a gloss and some type of bronzer product because that's what I always reach for. So I really want to shout this one out. It's the Sangria Water Bronzer. This took me by surprise because I was really anticipating this to be similar to nude sticks or just any like bronzer stick type of product. This is so unique. It's as if you've ever used like Benetint from Benefit, it's like that type of product, but it's in a stick form. It is phenomenal. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It's the blush that I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I think this is an absolutely incredible formula as well because I've tried it with no base products on, so just like sunscreen and skincare. It looks beautiful, and then I can also put it on top of tinted moisturizer, foundation. It doesn't cause any lifting or patchiness. I'll usually just tap it right on top of the skin and then blend it out with something that's not too dense so that it doesn't have any lifting. The shade Sangria is this beautiful, like almost red orangey undertone brown, and it looks beautiful on the eyes, cheeks, and lips. If you can see on the stick, it's like quite transparent looking, so when I opened it for the first time I was like, woo, what is this gonna be? I've never used a product like this, and I really like this. I definitely am gonna be putting this in my everyday makeup bag because I've just been reaching for it so much. I think it is an exceptional product and really unique, so definitely worth checking out. And then the other thing I tried is the Peony Petals Big Papa Gloss. I'm very much into lip gloss. I'm sure all of you know that by now, but I love a good sticky, grippy, tacky gloss because I really like how those last a lot longer. I also think they give you that really pretty, juicy, wet lip. I think this has a nice fragrance to it. I think it looks beautiful. It's the gloss that I'm wearing on my lips today, and I always go for these like milky clear shades. So if it looks like this in the tube, I'm probably gonna be really drawn to it, and definitely really impressed. This water bronzer though really turned me onto the brand. I would love to know some of your favorites from this brand and what you recommend me checking out. Now I've got two from Maybelline. One's a hit, one is a really big miss for me. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I've actually had this for a few months. I have tried and tried to get it to look good. There were a couple times where I feel like it really looked good on my lashes, but especially now that I haven't been using Latisse, so my natural lashes are really quite thin and they're quite short. I do have my Lashify lashes on right now, so that's why they probably look a little bit more. But if you have like a naturally short, thin eyelash type, I don't know what this could do for you because it just made my lashes not look great. So when I'm wearing like lash extensions or when my lashes were longer, I think it looked a lot better on my lashes, but now that they're, you know, short, it's not doing anything for them at all. It's just making them look really stubby. It gives length, so I'll give it that. If you have naturally long lashes, it could really like just amp up your length and everything, but the brush doesn't really do it for me with the way my lashes are currently going. Don't really love it on my lower lashes either. I'm not generally one who's particularly drawn to a plastic bristle brush. I just find that this effect kind of makes my lashes look like you can count every single lash, which I really don't like. So I'd give it a try again when my lashes are naturally long. So I won't say it's a complete fail, but don't really like it. I guess the people who are really loving this must have naturally long lashes to where this accentuates the length, but if they're short, like it's not gonna do anything for you. It didn't do anything for me, at least. So I actually purchased this product because my friend Shelby Wilson loves it, and she has a really similar like taste and style and makeup to me. I'll link her channel down below, but it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. This is supposed to be primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream. I got mine in the shade medium. I thought that it was gonna be a little bit too dark and I was gonna have to wear it as bronzer, but it actually shears out quite perfectly on my skin to where I can wear this as my base makeup. This is really similar to Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'd even, not coverage wise, but you know, like Huda Glowish, those skin tinted products that are really geared towards giving you a little bit of coverage but a lot of strobe and luminosity to your makeup. I absolutely love the formula of this. I'll wear it on its own or on top of my makeup. Today I actually use this on top of my foundation just to give my face like a really pretty soft, like little bit more catch the light, and just give my foundation that little like glow, you know what I'm saying? So I love this. I think this is a product that will really fit the bill for those of you that want that like luminous, soft, glowy look, but don't really want to splurge on something high-end, especially if it's not something that you typically go for, but you really want that option where it has a skin tint to it, but it's not like full coverage. So it's a very versatile product where, again, can be worn underneath makeup, on its own, mixed in with your makeup, or on top. So it's a really great option if you want something that's a little bit more affordable. It does not have those, you know, flecks of glitter to it, so it looks really distracting in sunlight, and I just love the formula. It's also definitely a lot more of a wearable strobe. Some of those other ones that I mentioned are a little bit more intense strobed. This one's definitely soft enough of a strobe that I feel comfortable wearing it on its own. I kind of feel funny talking about this one. I don't know why. Maybe because Millie Bobby Brown is like so young and her makeup brand is definitely geared towards like the younger generation, but I was so drawn to it because I keep seeing people using Florence by Mills, and it was this specific shade that I was really attracted to. So this is the Oh Whale. Like, I just feel like it's definitely, you know, for that younger demographic, but it's called Oh Whale Tinted Lip Balm, and it's in the shade Cocoa and Fig. Okay, first of all, there's a little whale on the bottom of the dial that you turn when you want to expose more of the bullets, but this shade is absolutely beautiful, and I would say that this is more of like a tinted lip balm oil, so it has a really nice light fluid feeling on the lips. Actually, like right when it hits your lips, it's almost like it melts down kind of like a coconut oil. It has a really nice sheen to it. It's got a good amount of tint so that it looks really natural. I also just think this shade is absolutely beautiful. The one con for me with this product is it needs like some fragrance to it or something, because it's got a little bit of that like Play-Doh scent to it, but the color makes up for it. This color is beautiful. I mean, it's so cute. It's just like, I feel like this is something that my younger sister would really be into. Maybe that would be a really good present for like a young teen in your life, Florence by Mills, but this shade, so good, highly recommend. Okay, I do have some opinions on the Reefy brow products. I'm gonna start off with the brow pencil. I absolutely love the shade of this. I think it is such a perfect spot-on match for my natural brow hair color. I do really like how the spoolie on the other end is quite plush. It's really soft. It's a unique spoolie to where I'm gonna definitely save this even when the pencil is done, because I really like that spoolie. But I am going through this so fast. I am constantly having to just like, you know, spin more product out, and I feel like this is definitely going to be gone before I get like more than a month out of it. So I love the color. I love the brow pencil. It's just, I don't know if I can justify the price point, because I do have other brow pencils that I really like that are much cheaper, but I love this. It's just like the price has me torn, so I guess it will be telling if I use this up and then I feel inclined to repurchasing. But definitely, like, I feel like if you want the thinnest brow pencil I've tried so far, or something that really easily allows you to recreate very, very fine hair-like strokes, I think this is such a great option. But it's like, I'm gonna use it up. I don't know. The other thing that I tried from Reefy is the Brow Sculpt Gel. So thank you so much for all of you who let me know that inside the cap you have the brush. One side has a comb on it and then the other side has a brush. I do love the brush side a lot. Now, again, I have feelings about this. I feel like it looks so good on lighter hair colors, whereas if you have like black eyebrows like I do, even though it does set down to be kind of clear and more on the matte side, I still feel like there's a little bit of ashiness to my brows that I don't necessarily like love. But the gel is so good. It really keeps your brows like shellacked down and just really in place all day. I like how I get like that full-blown control over my brows because they become almost like a hair pomade. You can really stretch it through the brows and really shape it and get it to lay exactly the way you want, and you can get that really like shellacked, you know, like fluffy flat brow. You could tell in my voice, but I was about to sneeze and I sneezed a storm up. So yeah, I really like this, but it was definitely, it's also a weird thing because I'm just babbling now, but this was my favorite brow gel that I did try this in the month of July. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I like it, it's just, I need to use it longer, I guess, but I don't know. I was just expecting those to be like magical, you know, because the ads, it makes it look magical. Another TikTok influenced purchase was the Bright Fix from Fenty. I got it in the shade Deep Butter. So down with this, so here for it. I feel like Fenty is really one of those brands for me personally. Like Fenty always pretty much comes out with bangers for me. Like I always, that's like not the right word. Fenty always comes out with really great products that I'm really impressed with, and I absolutely love this. I think it's so nice on its own as a concealer. It's all I have under my eyes today. It's really lightweight and it dries down to a satin finish, so it's not dewy or, you know, like sticky at all, and I just really like how it lightens up my under eye and gives me that like beamed up bright looking under eye, but it doesn't feel as heavy and I'm not using as much product as I typically would when I'm using like a more full coverage concealer. It also doesn't look cakey. This definitely fits the bill for me, where I get the lightness and brightness that I want without all the extra coverage or all the extra like heaviness from a typical concealer. I'm going to move into some more of the bits and bobs that aren't exactly like makeup products. This is the Covey First of All Cleanser. Such a big fan of the Covey skincare line. This is such a nice simplified skincare routine because they also have a vitamin C and then a moisturizer as well, but the cleanser is really what stood out to me because this is a moisturizing cleanser. So as someone with a drier skin type, this is ultra comforting and it doesn't leave my skin feeling like stripped or dried out. There is aloe juice in the formula, so I think that's really what's like the magic product for my skin type. In the morning, I use just a little bit to just get all of the nighttime skincare off, and then I just like using a cleanser in the morning. It's not for everyone, but I like that like fresh cleansed skin feeling. And then at night I use it after I use my cleansing balm to really get all of the last bits of makeup off of my face. And I've never had like that feeling where my skin feels like tight and like it's ready to be drenched in moisturizing products, because every time I use this I'm like, my skin feels good, like not tight, not dried, just right. This is the Skinny Confidential Hot Mess Ice Roller. So I've got thoughts about this. I do want to start off by saying that this is the best ice roller I've tried. I've tried several from Amazon. Lauren was right, a lot of them don't hold cold, and that's really what I was going for. Like, I want something that's like super icy that can really depuff my face in the morning. This is amazing for depuffing eyes, but I was under the impression that this stayed cold for hours, and I will give it that. Even it's just naturally like cold. If you put it in the fridge, it's really nice and cold, but it doesn't stay ice cold for as long as I was anticipating, if that makes sense. I probably went into it unrealistically because, I don't know, I just really feel like this was touted as being like stays ice cold for so long. So I feel like I can get a good 5 minutes of face rolling in with this being ice cold, but then after that, I have to put it back in the freezer. And I will give it to this ice roller, it gets cold again really fast, but it just doesn't stay as cold as I would like it for as long as I would like it. But I still use it every single morning because it is the best one I've tried. I don't know. I thought I was gonna say like ice cold for several, like for half an hour or something, but you probably can't do that. So I don't know. It's really nice. It's jumbo. It's got a good weight to it, so you can really massage and manipulate your face with it as well. And I personally prefer this to jade rolling and gua sha right now. It's just my favorite face massage tool of the moment and for the past few months as well. So it also just looks really cute and chic on your bathroom vanity, but I keep mine in the freezer, so that doesn't really matter. But I love the branding of this. K18 Biomimetic Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I have used this well over 20 times at this point. I'm noticing such a significant difference in the breakage of my hair. When I brush my hair, I don't notice anywhere near as much breakage as I used to have. I do feel like this paired with Olaplex is really doing magical things for my hair. I feel like my hair is looking a lot more shiny and just less frizzy. It doesn't feel as porous. I'm noticing my hair's not rubber band snapping when it's wet anymore. And I do attribute a lot of the porosity issues being improved by the K18, because once I started using this, that's when I felt like I really started noticing a significant difference in my hair when it was wet. So I'm definitely going to repurchase this, and then we'll we'll reevaluate where I'm at after 2 full uses of this product. The improvement I've noticed in porosity and breakage is enough for me to say it's worth trying if that's something that you struggle with. It is very expensive, and you do want to make sure that you use it correctly if you're gonna invest that much in a hair care product like this one. But if you do use it correctly, I do say with confidence that I've noticed such a big difference in my hair. And then the other hair care product that I wanted to mention that's like kind of internet viral is the Bondi Boost hair product, and it's the hair growth shampoo and conditioner. I have them in my shower right now. I used them this morning, so they're all wet, but I'll still show them to you. I actually purchased those back in March, and I haven't colored my hair since March or April because I really wanted to be able to accurately see root growth, and I can't see it when I'm indoors like this. You can't see it, but when I go out in the sunlight, you can see the line of demarcation from where I last colored my hair and where my natural growth is coming in, because my natural hair is jet black, and then the hair color I go for is always a couple shades lighter. I've noticed my roots, in the sunlight, I actually see way more roots than I was ever anticipating, and I noticed that I feel like my hair is growing faster, but I feel like with the Bondi Boost hair growth, you'd have to use it for over a year to really get significant differences. But I've been using it for several months now. I will say I recommend it because I feel like I'm noticing a lot more new growth, and it's a lot more rapid than what I typically see, because usually I don't notice roots for 3 months, and I want to say within the second month of using the Bondi Boost, I felt like my hair looked like double the root growth. And the Bondi Boost hair growth shampoo is not my exclusive shampoo and conditioner. I just try to use it 2 to 3 times a week. I wash my hair a lot. I know that's not ideal for most people, but I really like having clean hair. So I wash my hair pretty much every day, which I know is not good, but yeah, so I've been using it consistently. Definitely have noticed a difference in the speed of the hair growth, and I do plan on using it for at least a year so we can really see what we're working with. Last thing I want to talk about that I was heavily influenced by purchasing through ads is those at-home lash extension kits. So if you do follow me on Instagram, I mentioned I recently started using Latisse again. I was not using Latisse for about 5 months, so my lashes went back to their natural state. So it's definitely a maintenance drug. If you stop using Latisse or any of those lash serums, your lashes go back to their natural state. Mine are nothing impressive right now, so to kind of hold me over until they get long again from Latisse, I've been trying these at-home lash kits. So the 2 I've tried are the Kiss Falscara lashes. So that's what the Kiss Falscara lashes look like, and then if you buy the kit you can get the bond, but I typically use the overnighter, which is supposed to be a little bit stronger of a bond, and then Lashify. So I did get the Lashify control kit, and my 2 favorite lashes that I actually repurchased from Lashify are the A10s and the A12s. They're the shorter, softer, more like subtle lash extensions. And then this is what I got based off of watching like YouTube videos on Lashify. I recently tried this. It's the Bondage with Charcoal Flex. The bond that comes in the control kit is a lot easier to remove with just like a cleansing balm or eye makeup remover, whereas this one, it's a little bit more industrial strength, and this one I can really get my lashes to last a full, like I'd say 6 nights, 7 nights when I use this one. So with the Lashify Gossamers, that's what the Lashify system calls their lashes, the Gossamers. I really like how the spine is ultra thin. So it's basically undetectable, and it really does not show up when it's camouflaged with your natural lashes. And I just love the Lashify Gossamers. They are so pricey, but I really do think that they are so good because they look so natural and they really look like real eyelashes. Whereas with the Kiss Mascara lashes, still beautiful, fluttery, clustery lashes, but the spine is slightly thicker and a little bit more difficult to work with. Nonetheless, I actually have been, you know, saving the Lashify lashes, the Gossamers, for special events or when I want my lashes to look extra good for the week. And then to kind of compensate and save a little bit of money, I've been using the Kiss Mascara lashes with the Lashify Bondage to like get that extra long wear and then get the lashes to last just as long. I will say the most comparable thing to the Lashify Bondage is Kiss's Mascara Overnighter. This one is so much better than the one that comes in the kit. So if you want something that's really going to make the Kiss lashes last as long as possible, get the Overnighter or the Lashify Bondage. These are better than the ones that you get in the kit. I promise you that these will actually make your lashes last so much longer, and you'll get like actual wear out of them to where you can get the lashes wet and they won't like just pop off and flutter off. And Lashify actually, I'll be right back, I'll go grab it so you can see. Because I've been doing the at-home lash extensions for the past few months, I've been having a lot of loose little extensions that pop off, and these are considerably smaller than a normal lash, so I just don't really have anywhere to put them. So I'll usually like put them in a Tupperware or something, or just try to find a way to save them, because you can get multiple uses out of them, and that's really how you can save the money, is by taking care of the Gossamers and really getting them to last longer. So Lashify actually has a Gossamer storage case. I just got this in the mail, and looks like this. So you can put all the different lashes, divide them up by style. I'm gonna start keeping all my little, you know, Gossamer lashes in this, even the Kiss ones. So I just thought it would be nice because they're kind of floating around my bathroom sometimes, and then you gotta like wash them and you lose them. And this is just such a nice way to keep track of them, you know what I mean? You can really, you know what I'm saying. You can just like really keep track of the lashes when you have something like this. So that is everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I feel like I blabbed so long. Gonna have a lot to edit with all my blabbering. But yeah, those are all the products that I was like really influenced by seeing other people using them and really thought that they would work for me. I would love to know your thoughts if you've tried any of these products. Did you like them? Did you not like them? And do you like videos like this? Do you like seeing me talk about things that I was influenced to purchase based on what I saw other people using? I always like to try things if I feel like it's gonna work for me. So I'm gonna list and link everything in the description box down below for you. I would love it so much if you would come follow me on Instagram as well, and if you'd subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'd love it if you leave a comment to say hi and any video suggestions or content that you really wanna see in the near future. And I'll see you in my next video. So thank you so much for watching this one. Bye everyone.